So I'm doing AC work right now at a rental house. Okay, rental properties are, at least in my industry, dealing with what I see, people rarely take care of their rental properties. Well, I came across something that I've never seen before. And that is that's the pan right there. And that is a little piece of PVC holding the pan up and angling the pan toward the outlet. I've never seen that before. And that is a bug. And you get that a lot in rental homes as well. But they literally have a 2-inch piece of PVC propping that pan up. Wow. Now, clearly, they were having drain line issues to where the water was not getting from the pan to the drain line. And so I've seen people prop it up a little bit, but that is a huge, I've never seen that. And you know the bigger problem? I'm not messing with it. I'm not gonna change it because, again, this is not my customer. This is it's a rental property. It's a property manager that asked me to come and take a look at the unit. Who knows how long they've had that in there for. So if I come along and start messing with stuff, then it's gonna become then it's, if I change that, then it becomes my issue to work out from there. So I'm not touching it. I guess it's been working the way it is. It's always a little scary to do stuff like that because this is just a plastic pan and it's got a little bendability to it, but they got metal pans. If you start doing that and you cause a leak, a crack in the pan, even with the plastic, and water starts to drain down, and this is sitting in a garage, but imagine it's hanging in someone's attic, and water starts dripping down on people's ceiling, they're gonna have thousands of dollars to pay for that. Hi, I see a couple people watching. Hello, welcome. If this is valuable to you, please subscribe. So anyways, that is what I've never seen. Someone actually propped up with a 2-inch piece of PVC their primary drain line. And that is to get the water. They clearly propped it up there again to get the water draining as it should. I imagine the water was just sitting there, not draining out to the PVC line. And so they decided to prop it up. There are some dangers with doing that. But I guess they were having big drain line issues. If this is helpful for you, please subscribe. Yeah, they must have been having huge drain line issues. And so they just said, you know what? Let's just take a chance on this. Probably an AC company went back on it maybe 2 or 3 different times and was still having a problem where the water was not draining outside. And so they just said, you know what? I'm gonna prop it up like 2 inches high and make sure that water drains out so that we don't have to keep coming back and basically giving free work. So that's probably why they did it. I was saying, hi Ian, how are you? Yeah, that's probably why they did it. And I was saying, unfortunately, I'm not going to change that because whatever they were doing, I'm doing good, Ian. Yeah. I doubt you're standing in front of an AC unit right now. So you're probably doing better than I am, but anyways, yeah, I'm not going to change that because whatever they did, I guess, was working. Of the AC system, again, that piece is propping up the primary drain pan, which is going out to the drain line, which is draining outside, okay? It's going through the wall. You can't see where it's going, but it's going into the drywall. You said my dad do that too. Your dad does AC? That's cool. This is your safety switch, and this will actually get backed up with water. Where does your dad work, Ian? So this is your blower motor, okay? This is the air. This is what pushes air through your house. And it pushes the air across your evaporator coil, which is right there. And the water inside of that air is what drops down into this pan. And that water goes outside into your primary drain line and goes outside. If it gets backed up, if this drain line gets backed up with snot and sludge, then it'll shut off your unit with this safety switch. And then this is just some electronic stuff dealing with the heater up there or the main power that's coming in to the unit. So hopefully that's informative to you. That is just something I had never seen before. That little line, 2 inches high, propping up that pan so that the water's going outside. Clearly there were some issues there. Yeah. Any other comments or questions you guys have? Let me know. Hi, Richie fan. How's it going? What are you up to? You have a question, all right? Maybe I can answer it. Hopefully I can. What do you got? And please, if this is helpful for you guys, subscribe. That'd be great. What do you got? What is your question? Again, this is in a rental property. This is a property manager that we help out. Richie said, what happened if the water breaks in the pipes? Well, water will just go out everywhere. So even this pan, like the fact that they prop that pan up, the plastic, if it breaks, it's just plastic. If it breaks, water is going to go straight down. And this is in a garage, so it's not as big of a deal. But if this unit, the air handler was sitting inside of an attic, that would go down into the attic onto someone's ceiling, and it would just come through the ceiling. You'd have water dripping onto the ceiling. That's thousands of dollars of damages. But if water breaks in the pipe, basically it's just going to drip out. If you get a break in the pipe, yeah, cool, you get it. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, you guys is there any other questions? Anyone else have any questions? If not, I'm going to jump off here. All right. Well, we'll see y'all in the next one. God bless. Peace.